What's going on YouTube? Rob A again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Generations Autobot Whirl. This is the Voyager class version of Whirl, not to be confused with the Generations Deluxe as part of the Ruination Combiner. So this is closer to Whirl from his IDW incarnation, but it's taking a lot of cues, actually mostly cues from his Generation 1 toy counterpart. As you can see, it says it has 3 modes here, which is, questionable, but he comes with a bunch of different weapons that all clip together and combine in different ways. He comes with a null ray cannon, sure, why not? Weapons connect together. Helicopter mode, and this is the 3rd mode that they're talking about, the Helipad mode. Yeah, I don't know if that counts as a 3rd mode. but there it is. It's a helicopter with some legs sticking off of it. And here we have his stats down here. Strength and intelligence are pretty middle of the road. Everything else is getting higher up there. His courage is really high, and skill are both also really high. And he's got a little bio here. Autobot Whirl. The Daredevil flying style of Autobot Whirl might make it look like he could crash at any moment, but he's in total control. The mere sight of him over the battlefield is enough to send enemies running for cover, trying to reach a safe distance before he crashes. Any Decepticons unlucky enough to stick around give him a chance to take his null ray cannon out for a spin. Okay. So yeah, very cool. You get some nice little box art here, but yeah, I'm really excited to have this guy finally in hand, so I'm going to open him up, and we're going to check him out in just a moment. Alright guys, so here we have Generations Whirl in vehicle mode, and yeah, it's a helicopter. Pretty neat looking. I like the blue color. It's a nice kind of soft muted sky blue. You can see the propeller spins, but you have to kind of spin it at the rotation point, because if you try and just spin it like that, they don't clip open very securely, so it will just close just like that. But if you spin it like so, it works just fine. He's got a propeller along the back as well on the tail, so very cool. He's got little landing strut sort of things, rather kind of hollow underneath. Usually you just stick your fingers in there, but that's okay. Really, not a lot of robot kibble under there at all, so that's pretty neat. Yeah, and he's got a bunch of different points on his body where you can plug in all of these little weapon pieces. He's got one here. He's got a peg there. He's got another bar there. Of course, the bar is here. One on the back here. Nothing on the tail there, but let's see. He's got another peg hole here, and the same on the other side, of course. So his weapons, he does also come with all of these different weapons. If I can unplug them here. Go. So yeah, he does come with all these different weapons. There are 4 pieces, and you can they all have pegs and holes. Well, some of them have holes, but all of them have pegs, and you can just kind of find different ways to kind of attach them all together to your heart's content. And let's see. This guy wants to kind of be the odd man out, but let's see. Yeah, but for the most part, you can just get all of them and kind of attach them however suits you best. You can make a big ridiculous thing out of them. This one can go. I'll just put it. Nope. Well, I don't know. Whatever. This one can go somewhere. It can go somewhere, I assure you. There you go. Just like that. And then you can have this big blob of missiles and black plastic. So there's that. Whirl also comes with this sticker sheet, which is very nice sticker sheet. I don't know whether or not I want to actually put any stickers on this guy, so I haven't applied any of these yet. But these were made by the folks that make the G.I. Joe figures and vehicles, so they should be decent quality. It looks like a nice quality of plastic that they printed on. It looks like it's on clear paper or whatever, so should be good. I just don't know if that's, if I want to kind of put these on him. He doesn't really have any paint apps to speak of other than that. I mean, he has some paints like the blue and the red here, but he's got no Autobot symbol on him whatsoever, so you'll have to use the sticker sheet if you want anything like that. He does have an opening canopy, as you can see inside there. Not really too much need for that in my opinion, but it's it's neat. Yeah, and there's not too much else to talk about with the vehicle mode. It's a nice helicopter though. It's pretty cool looking. Now I'll show you really quickly the whatchamacallit, the Helipad mode. And to do that, basically we're gonna start transforming this guy. And what you want to do is we are going to pull the arms out here, like so, from the side. And that's going to unlock the legs, which we will pull down, like so. And then you want to go ahead and push this back. You can see it's just like that. And then, let's see, turn this around. Nope. Turn around this way, I think. And then you want to pull these little feet pieces down a little bit just so it unlocks the black parts of the feet. And then you pull these down, and then it should come down farther than that. There we go. And then you push this back up here until it locks into place, like so. Let's see, just want to pull this down and then pull this up until it'll snap into place. I think for the helicopter mode you have to bend this back quite a bit. Or for the Helipad. It doesn't want to seem to go any farther back, but alright. And then we just take this helicopter tail and just kind of plug it up underneath the body there. And then the arms come out to the sides, like so. And the pull the pull the claw hands out, and there you have the Helipad mode, for better or worse. There it is. Now, one of the things you can do with these little missile pods and things like that is you can, I believe, plug them onto here, like so. Plug them on his hands. So you do get that going on. I don't think you can do that with the other pieces. I think it's just that one. But you can, of course, attach the other bits however you like to that, so you can get all kinds of crazy combinations going on. But yeah, there is that. So give me just 1 second and we will be back to transform this guy the rest of the way to robot mode. Okay, so once you have Whirl kind of in this position, it's simple enough to get him to robot mode from here. So you just want to pull this back out of the way here. You want to take the legs and pull them down towards the front again, and then just kind of flip them up, and these are just going to basically be the robot legs. So yeah, there you go. That part's done already. We're just going to move the arms a little bit out of the way as well. And so we're going to take this whole front, or whole rotor assembly up top. I'm going to get these together. Pull this all just back like so. And then these are going to split in half up top here. Just kind of come back a little bit. The tail of the helicopter is going to come up on this little stalk in the middle. I'm going to pull this down and pull this up. And it's kind of difficult to explain, but basically you're just going to kind of fold everything in on itself until the tail kind of sits up against the back inside these pieces. There you go, just like that. And now we've got the two halves back here. You can kind of see that there's a little slot for these tail fins in the back, and it doesn't really. You can, if you want to, take the top rotor and put it like so it kind of gets sandwiched between the two bits here. I found that it's nice to kind of just center the rotor, and then just press it together like that, and there you go. You've basically got his back all set. Stand him up, straighten him out, and yeah, you're basically done. You got Whirl. There you go. So really neat, very cool figure. Well, I have to say overall, I think he's maybe a little bit plain looking, and the kind of boxiness of his body combined with the very thin sort of comic book look of his head, and you can lift his head up a little bit. It's on a bit of a stalk, so you can lift that up and kind of give him more of a stretched out appearance. But the blockiness and all that kind of combined together looks a little weird to me. I think his limbs are a little bit too square, where his head looks like it should be on a more like organic looking body. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody but me, but that's my opinion. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, but other than that, he's really cool looking. He's got ball jointed stock shoulders, as well as a ball joint sort of system in here. It's like a universal joint that's inside of a ball socket. I don't know. Hard to describe, but you know, he's got the full range of motion there. He's got, of course, bicep swivels, double hinged elbows. He's got some claw articulation. And let's see, he's got nice swivel hinge hips. He's got thigh swivels going on. He's got the chicken kind of knees. He can kick up. And yeah, so very nicely articulated. No waist swivel. His head is on a ball joint that is on the stalk, as I mentioned before. Another thing to note is if you want, you can in fact straighten these legs out a bit, like so. Okay. And these are very tight joints, so be careful with that. And then just flip his legs around if you'd prefer to have like more normal, I guess, ish looking legs. They tend to kind of curve back now rather than curve forward, but if you really hate the chicken legs thing, you can do that like so. So you can have kind of more normal legs if you're really into that sort of thing. Yeah, but other than that, very nice overall. I think I'm going to stick with the chicken legs for myself. I would like maybe for these to have been a little tighter, the shoulder joints. They do like to kind of droop if you're not careful. And again, these are really, really tight. Okay, let's see if I can do this without breaking anything, especially on camera. I just don't need to do that on camera. Yeah, so there we go. There we go. Alright. And then, of course, you can attach his weapons again, however makes you happy. We'll put this back on his hand, I guess. Like so. We'll give him... We'll just put this guy, great. This guy will go under here. And then, you know, just whatever makes you happy. Let's go there. Yeah, so there you go. Boy. Yeah, so really really cool guy. Not my favorite Voyager from the Generations line, that's for sure. He's definitely got some flaws going on, but he's a cool update to the character, I think, and probably probably as good as it's gonna get as far as, you know, the IDW incarnation goes, because that's a really difficult looking model to actually try and make into a physical form. So for that, they did a really nice job, I think, overall. Just a quick size comparison. Here he is with the Generations Prime or Orion Pax. I don't have a whole lot of my Generations figures with me at the moment, so I do apologize, but there he is. So yeah, pretty nice figure. I do like him. I certainly do recommend him. Just beware, he can be a bit floppy in spots, so be aware of that. But I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've got more Transformers hopefully coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.